My name is Mira, and I am 24 years old. I was born in a poor family. My father worked as a daily wage laborer, and my mother worked in other people's houses. We lived in a small house. I was the eldest of 3 children. My younger brother and sister were still in school, and I always dreamed of giving them a better life. But poverty has a way of crushing dreams. Every day, I saw my parents struggle to put food on the table. Sometimes we ate only once a day, and sometimes we went to bed hungry. When I turned 20, people began to talk about my marriage. But who would marry a poor girl like me? Some neighbors suggested my parents that marry your daughter to an old rich man who lived in the nearby town. He was 58 years old, a widower, and very wealthy. He owned a big house, a car, and several shops in the town. At first, I was shocked by the idea. He was more than twice my age. He could have been my father. But slowly, my parents and relatives convinced me. They said, "Mira, if you marry him, your life will be secure. You will live in a big house, eat well, and also help your brother and sister study. Think about your family's future." Tears rolled down my eyes, but I agreed. My heart did not want this marriage, but my mind reminded me of the empty plates at home and my mother's tired face. So, I married the old man for wealth. After marriage, I moved into my husband's big bungalow. It was like entering another world. There were servants, expensive furniture, air conditioners, and cars. I wore silk saris, gold jewelry, and ate all kinds of delicious food. For the first time in my life, I did not have to worry about money. I sent money to my parents every month. My brother and sister went to a good school. From the outside, everyone thought I was lucky. They said, "Mira is living like a queen now." But inside, I was empty. My husband was kind to me, but he treated me more like a daughter than a wife. He was busy with his business most of the time. I was young and full of dreams, while he was tired and old. At night, I often cried silently, thinking about how different my life could have been if I had married someone my own age. Years passed this way. My family became financially stable, but my heart remained restless. Sometimes I saw young couples walking hand in hand, laughing and talking freely, and I felt jealous. I had wealth, but no companionship. One day I asked myself, "Mira, what do you really want? Is it money or love? Is it comfort or peace?" The truth hit me hard. I had sold my youth for wealth. My husband noticed my sadness. One day, he sat beside me and said, "Mira, I know you didn't marry me out of love. You married me for security. I am not angry. In fact, I am grateful. You have given me company in my old age, but I can see you are not happy." I looked at him with surprise. He smiled gently and continued, "Wealth can buy comfort, but it cannot buy happiness. I learned this long ago. That is why I never stopped you from supporting your family. You did a noble thing. But remember, true happiness comes from love, respect, and togetherness, not gold or cars." His words touched my heart. For the first time, I saw him not as an old man, but as a wise human being who understood life better than me. One day, my husband fell seriously ill. He was admitted to the hospital, and I stayed by his side day and night. In those moments, I realized something important. Though I had never loved him like a young bride loves her husband, I cared for him deeply. When he recovered, he held my hand and said, "Mira, if I leave this world before you, don't be sad. Live your life fully. Use the wealth I leave behind not only for yourself, but also to help others who struggle the way your family once did." Tears rolled down my cheeks. I nodded silently. Years later, when my husband finally passed away, I inherited his property. People thought I had achieved the greatest success by marrying him. But in my heart, I knew the truth. Wealth alone does not bring happiness. I continued to support my family, but I also used his money to help poor girls in my village get an education. I often told young girls, money can give you a big house, but only love can make it a home. Don't sell your happiness for gold. Earn your place in life with dignity and courage. Today, I live a comfortable life, but I live with wisdom too. My marriage gave me wealth, but it also gave me a bigger lesson. Life without love is empty, no matter how rich you are.